Welcome. In this video, I will explain you how to write SQL queries in OpenOffice. Before we move ahead, do like this video and subscribe to this channel. Full form of SQL is Structured Query Language. First of all, I will show you that where you will write SQL queries. Open OpenOffice base which you have created earlier. It must contain tables with data so that you can write SQL queries. You can check your tables by clicking on the table on the left hand side. You can see that I have two tables, EMPL and DEPT. You can download this file from the link in the description for your practice. Now, to write queries, click on Queries and then click Create Query in SQL View. At this place, we can write our SQL queries and can run our queries by clicking on this icon or by pressing F5 key. Now let's see that how to write queries. To retrieve data from the table, we can use select query. There are four keywords you can use. Number 1 is select, number 2 is from, number 3 is where, and last one is order by. Select is used to select the columns which we wish to see, and we can separate them by commas, but for all the columns just type star. After from, we need to write table name. Now I will explain you these first two and then we will come back to where and order by. So let's run the code. So if I want to see all the columns of EMPL table, I will write select star from EMPL. And then I will press F5 and whole data from table EMPL will be displayed. And if I change table name to DEPT, then all the data from DEPT table will appear. Now, I want to see some specific columns. For example, employee name and its salary. Now observe that column name which represents employee name is ename and salary is represented by sal. So I will write ename, comma, sal and run this query. A tip for you here is that always put columns and table name in double quotes to avoid any error. One more important point is that it is case sensitive. And if I change first letter ename to capital E and run this query, it will give me error could not found ename as column name is with all small letters in the table. So I have to write the column name in all small letters. If I change the first letter of table name EMPL to capital E and run the query, then I will get error that table not found. So whenever you write column name, value or table name, make sure that they are in correct case. Whenever you are using select statement, order of column is not important. So I can write job first, then ename and then salary. Even then it will display data to me. So order in which columns are used in select statement is not important. In the select statement we can also do calculations. So if I want to see that what will be the new salary if we add 100 to it, then we can write ename sal plus 100. And when I run the code, it will display me the data with the increased salary. Keep in mind that this will not change the original values. Select statement just displays the data and cannot change the original data. So if I remove plus 100, then the original values will be displayed again. If I write minus 100, then it will display salary with 100 subtracted from it. Similarly, we can multiply or divide values also. For multiplication, we use star or asterisk sign. So, and for division, we will use forward slash. If we want to see 10% of the salary, then we can use 0.10, and this will result into 10% of the salary. And if we want to see if the salary is increased by 10, then what will be the new salary? Then we just need to add sal to this. The first part will calculate 10% of the salary, and plus sal will add original salary to it. So it will display 10% increased salary. Now we will learn that how we can use where. Where is used to filter data. For example, there is a situation where we want to display data of the clerks only. So we will write select star from EMPL where job equals to clerk. This statement means select all the columns from the table named EMPL with condition that job should be clerk. Keep in mind the values should be in single quotes and should be in the right case. So here I have written clerk in capital letters. But if I will write clerk in lowercase and run the command, then no data will be displayed. If we want to see the data of those who get salary less than 1000, then we can change the condition to sal less than 1000. So it will display the data satisfying this condition. When we use less than, the value 1000 will not be included. But if we use less than equal to, then 1000 will also be included in the result. You can also use greater than equal to, and not equal to also. When you use not equal to sign, the employees who are getting salary equal to 1000 will not be displayed. This way, you can filter data depending upon the given condition. Now in the last, we will learn about order by. Order by is used to sort data in descending or ascending order. So if I run select star from EMPL, you will see that employee names are not sorted. So what you can do is you can write order by ename. So when I run this command, this will sort the data in ascending order of the employee names. You can also specify that you want to sort the data in the descending order by writing DESC. So when you run this command, now the data appears in the descending order of the employee names. If I change ename to sal, now the data will be in the descending order of the salary. You can also add ASC for ascending order, but it is optional. You can skip adding ASC. When nothing is specified, it will always sort the data in ascending order. So, depending upon the situation, you can use these statements together to write a query. For example, if somebody wants to see employee names, its salary in descending order of the salary but only of clerks, then we can write select ename, comma, sal as we only want to see employee name and its salary. Then we will write from EMPL as EMPL is the table name. Then we will write where job equals to clerk, and then we will write order by sal DESC since we want data to be sorted in the descending order of the salary. This way we can write queries combining select, from, where and order by. Now we will learn that how we can change data in the table. For that we will use update command. So here we will use update, then table name, then we will use set column name equal to the new value, and then we will use where to set the condition. And if we will not use condition, then the values of the whole column will be set to the new value. In OpenOffice Base, go to Tools, select SQL to write update command. So I will write over here update EMPL set sal equals to 1100 where sal equals to 1000. This means that I want to set value of column salary to 1100 of employees who are getting 1000 as salary. I will click execute and get this message, command successfully executed. This means that update done. We can close and double click on the EMPL table, and you can observe over here that 1000 has changed to 1100. So this is how we can use the update command to change the value. This is all about using queries in OpenOffice Base. Thanks for now. See you in the next video.